Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. So Chris Philp, don't worry, he's not our Hero of the Week. No, Chris Philp, Tory MP, was on to defend Boris Johnson's mixed messaging to the public, and he was laughed at by the audience at question time. Well, one man responded to him, and this makes him Hero of the Week. Unfortunately, our hero will go unnamed, as I don't know who he is, I have no idea, but kudos to him anyway. Let's listen to what he called Chris Philp.
Look what they actually said in that press conference, standing next to one another yesterday evening. They said the same thing. Which is
OK, well, let's look at what they said, Chris.
Be cautious.
So the Prime Minister said people should think carefully before you go to pubs and restaurants, but absolutely said don't cancel parties. Chris Whitty said don't mix with people you don't have to for either work or family things that really matter to you.
Yeah, look, the messaging is the same, which is be cautious and exercise judgment. It's pretty clear.
So why do you think people are laughing at you saying that? That the messaging is the same?
I mean,
why do you think people are laughing?
You can try and pass the language, but the fundamental point is people can exercise their judgment, but just be cautious.
Well, if it's not if it's not about language and what people say.
See, before we get to the person in the audience, it's about confusing the public, because once you confuse the public and they don't follow the guidance, then you can blame them. That's what it's been about since the beginning. Mixed messaging. Boris Johnson wants to appear as the good cop. He tries to present Chris Whitty as the bad guy. And, you know, once the public, some of the majority of people will follow the guidance, of course, will do their best. But a small minority will not. And once the things get out of hand, well, the government can just say, well, look, we gave clear guidance. We told people what to do. If they're not following the rules or the guidance, then that's their fault. It's not our fault.
What is it about? OK, there's lots of people laughing. Let's hear from some of them. The man in the purple sweater.
People are laughing because you're clowns. You said the minimum sensible measure twice, and 100 of your MPs voted against it. What does that say about them? Is that not a mixed message? Going into Parliament without masks, is that not a mixed message? You had to be told to put masks on. What do? We see that. We see you as the Christmas party. You're clowns. That's it.
The Christmas party. Clowns. Boris Johnson, of course, ruffling his hair before he delivers a sombre, important speech to the public. He's a clown. And he, of course, presents himself as a clown in order to avoid proper scrutiny. And how does this MP respond? How does Chris Philp respond to this? He can't. Yes, he knows the party is a clown. It's the Christmas party. It's a clown show. Because he knows within his party there are people who don't want to follow the rules, who don't want to follow the guidance, who want to set out within Parliament their own power bases. The Conservative Party, like the Labour Party, is a very wide church. You have people from all different backgrounds, all different ways of thinking, pushed together in order to maintain some sort of unity. But it doesn't really hold up all the time. And now you're getting this sort of mixed messaging, as I said before. It's in order to confuse the public, in order to convince them that, well, you know, you should do this or you should do that. You could do this, you could do that. Remember when Boris Johnson last year, when he was saying to people, go to work, don't go to work, work from home, don't work from home. Obviously, in order to separate the party and separate the government from any sense of responsibility. Because if the people don't follow the guidance, well, it's their fault, not our fault. We delivered the guidance, we presented it to the public. If they didn't follow it, well, that's their fault. It's always been, and you can apply this to Brexit as well. It's always about offloading responsibility to someone else. So, unfortunately, we don't know who this guy is, the one calling them clowns. He's our Hero of the Week. If he's actually seeing this video, get in contact with me because I'd like to congratulate him on that. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.